Alrighty guys, how are you doing today? We will be looking into the top 5 green units, at least in my opinion, keep that in mind. Also, please leave in the comments down below how you would switch the positions around of these units. Uh, I'm just, someone playing the game as well, just like you, so I would love to know. This video is catered more towards newer players who want to know for sure who to invest in and things like that. Now keep in mind, this video is being made a little bit before Mireliona comes out. Once she is out, she probably takes the #1 spot for green units in the game. So please do keep that in mind. This is made before she comes out, so I can't rank her yet. Okay. Now, making this one was more tough than the red video, to be honest. But I think I'm starting off with Valtos. Now, reason for that is pretty simple. He increases mobility just like Finral does. He works very similar as Finral does for the red team. Now, this skill is different, where he increases magic attack. So he works very well for magic attack units. Now, that's most units anyway. The one I can think of that isn't is Raya, but he works for most units in that case, and his ultimate also increases mobility by a fixed amount. So basically, he's just a very good speed support. He works just like Finral does for the red units. That's really all there is to him. I feel like putting him in spot 5 because I see him used a lot, especially also for farming stuff. At number 4, I'm going to put Rats because of his barrier, right? This is the only reason that you want to invest in this guy and why everyone invested in him in the first place when only like JP and Korea were out. He makes a massive barrier, works great for PvE, works great for PvP. He's sadly enough the only decent green tank right now before Mireille Leona comes out. So yeah, just he's the only good option for a green tank ever since the game has come out. That's just how it is. Now, as spot number 3, and these could be switched around a lot, I'm going to put Charlotte. Now I'm saying these can be switched around a lot, number 3, 2, and 1, because you could easily argue that Charlotte goes at number 1. But because she's not a damage dealer, but a support, I'm going to put her at number 3, if that makes sense. First, just grants +1 buff to the ally with the highest attack. It's just it's fine, right? Nothing too special about her normal. This one though increases SP required for combined attacks and special attacks. Very nice. She basically what she does in general is she makes it so you can use your ultimate a lot faster, right? That's about the gist of her. Nullifies debuffs and reduces skill cooldown. Very nice. And this ignores 30% of enemy's defense and then deals damage, which is very nice. Extends the duration of effect, which is cool. And also reduces your damage taken. So, not bad at all, right? Then on top of that, if an ally has barrier, grants them extended barrier. So she also works very well with Rats. But, like I said, once Mirleona comes out, he's probably not going to be used anymore. But there you have it. Basically, this is her most important skill, right? You want to just go wild with your SP points with her in your team. Very nice green unit. Very nice. Yeah, I've put her at place 3 just because the ones I put above her are massive damage dealers. So now keep in mind with her backing them up, of course they're much better as well, right? She's like a backbone of any green team right now. At number 2, I put my favorite green unit, which is Raya. Now, excuse me. This is very simple, right? This hits multiple targets. It hits everyone. If there is a buff on Raya, he performs an extra attack, dealing damage to 30% of own attack and magic attack. So he does an extra attack when there's a buff on him, which is just very nice. They didn't have to throw that in there, but they did. It's very nice. His skill 2 is where it's at. When the enemy has buffs, he will steal up to 2 buffs of the enemy he hits. And this thing also deals a lot of damage, okay? And then his ultimate, if 2 or more buffs are present, performs an extra attack on an enemy. So his ultimate is essentially It's like a mix of these two almost, right? It does a lot of damage, and it also has that same thing at the first one where it can do an extra attack. So he can do a lot of damage. The only one that I've put above him at number one is the new Fauna. Now don't get me wrong, you don't need to have this Fauna if you're not summoning for her. That's okay and everything like that. You don't need to have Fauna, but if you do, she is insane. Basically, she creates hatred stacks, which are buffs to herself. And once she has 5 hatred stacks, she will do an insane amount of damage. You can see it here. Based on the number of hatred stacks up to 5 times, right? And then if we read her ultimate, if hatred is not present on self, deals 30% of attack and magic attack as extra damage. But if hatred is present on self, deals extra damage based on the instances of hatred. So if you get it up to 5 instances, you deal 180% damage. She's insane. She's very, very insane in terms of damage dealing. And if you pair her up with like Charlotte, she's gonna go crazy. Now, please leave a like, guys. Subscribe to me if you want to see more videos, and please let me know in the comments what you think of this list and how you would order it. And if you are a new player and you want a build guide on any of these characters, please let me know and I'll try to help you out to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.